Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions Podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, telling Michael Myers, just hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. Closely, closer, you know, Kenny.
I'm Daniel, and I'm not gonna get dragged off into the dark pit. I won't.
Again,
I won't again. I did that first time, didn't like it. Not gonna do it again.
Not again.
I'm Ryan.
No, you're not.
Oh, shit. Well, whoever I am, I will report you if you send me photographs of mutilated bodies, Ryan. Not
Even
photographs,
if they're done in crayon.
illustrations.
Is that a crime, Ryan?
You know, yep, I think it is.
Is it? You show me where in the U.S. Constitution.
If you've made a children's drawing of me and have bloodied out my private bits with a knife in the picture, I think you might be a serial killer.
No.
My son's an artist.
Ryan,
You understand?
These are the places you don't want to get stabbed. There's more, but these are just a few.
I don't want to get stabbed anywhere.
Yeah. Now, it is a crime, however, to give me a ridiculous bush in one of the drawings that I definitely didn't have. I don't need people.
You didn't say don't have.
Well, I got it now, you know, but I didn't have it then.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
We are talking about 2000 what?
Eight?
Halloween Garth Brooks The Dance. No, Halloween Night Dance. Comic book, graphic novel, if you will. 4 issues of just pure delight with the duo of, I'm going to say Stefan.
I'm going with
Hutchinson.
Stefan.
Yeah, and art
I
by you know,
Tim
legend
Seeley.
in my eyes, Tim Seeley,
There you go.
who I absolutely love his Hack Slash series, so amongst other things, but fucking Hack Slash is so good. Seeley's artwork's great. Hutchinson, I don't think this is going to be the last time we talk about him, just so you know.
Why, is he popping up in the news?
He's a toucher.
He touched me with these stories.
That's what I'm saying.
Touched my heart. I read this
my
one, and I thought, you know, we could have had this.
Instead
of Halloween 5.
To be...
Or Halloween 6. Or Halloween Resurrection.
I think we still had to have all those, considering this came later.
No.
Instead of having like all the sister and family bullshit, he could have just started fucking with random people.
Which is what made him so scary in the first movie.
Yar.
Well, in case you forgot, we do get
I might have.
a little blurb about who Michael Myers is, what's he's all about. Well, apparently,
What's he all about?
On Halloween night, 1963, six-year-old Michael Myers murdered his sister and was incarcerated in Smith's Grove Asylum. On October 31st, 1978, Michael escaped and returned to his hometown of Haddonfield, Illinois, where he committed the most brutal mass slaughter on record, and then vanished into the autumn night.
So this tells us that H1, H2 are both canon.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, because it says sister.
That could just be H1.
Well, that's Judith.
Or it could be Nancy.
Okay, good call.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget Nancy. Nancy's canon. Kenny's canon.
Oh, yeah, that's a canon. Now, if I recall, officially, this takes place between H2O and Resurrection.
What?
Honestly, I had this written down at one point, and then as a me decision, I decided it doesn't matter anymore because I watched Resurrection, and it broke something deep inside me, and so now I just don't care when it happens.
Resurrection's off in its own timeline.
Resurrection is off on its own planet.
It's off.
Okay.
It's off doing its own thing. And we love Busta for it. It's off on Planet
on a busted
Busta.
timeline.
It's on a busted timeline.
It's on a busted timeline, and this one is on a unbroken timeline. We meet a new girl.
Well,
New girl.
New girl.
Is this one Lisa?
Lisa
apparently is afraid of the dark.
Lisa Thomas. Well, our first issue, A Shape in the Void.
Shape in the Void.
Fantastic art. Yeah, we're meeting Lisa. Like, fuck all this other shit. We're getting down and dirty. Like, first panel has a cool-ass scarecrow in it. Night scene. I'm like, that's how you start your scary stories. With a fucking scarecrow. It's all being mopey and shit. Like, oh, man, I'm scarred. I can't let the scars get me again, you know? Dark, scary.
She's complaining about not seeing the stars, but all she's got to do is turn off the lights, and then she can see the stars.
Yeah. You know, light pollution's a real issue, but not in Russellville, Illinois.
I was, well, wait, she's not even in Haddonfield.
We're not in Haddonfield.
No,
Russellville.
we're in Russellville.
God. Where's that?
I think it's where Charlie Bones is from. Is that right? Up in Russellville?
Oh, Charlie Bones.
Charlie Bones. Everyone loves Charlie. It is where Mr. Bones is from.
Well, Russellville. I don't know anything about Russellville. I live and operate out of Haddonfield, so I don't know anything about it.
It's got girls who dream of being ballerinas.
Do you got like a little music box where you keep your secrets?
I keep them secret.
Well, that's good. She does. She opens it and she stares at it. Her little tiny ballerina dancers in there dancing, and then just like a void of stars all around it. I'm like, that's weird. I wonder if she's really seeing that. She should get some help. I think the attack has left her scarred.
You know, all she really did was fail epically at babysitting one time.
One time? Well, that's all it takes usually.
Did he?
No,
No.
Then you didn't fail. You had an adventure.
I mean, I don't think his parents approved. Now, Daniel, you asked where we were. It tells us Russellville. You didn't ask when. I'm going to tell you anyway because it's a Halloween comic. Of course, it's going to tell us. Can you guess when it's happening?
Halloween.
Incorrect. Next guess.
Oh, shit. 3 days before Halloween.
Incorrect. Day before
4
Halloween.
days.
No, you're getting worse.
It's September.
Your ignorance is offending me. I'm going to send you letters in the mail with your name on it. Are you going to open it?
January? Yeah, I'll open it. I mean, it's mail. Actually, no, I won't open it. I don't open any mail. Who does?
That's fair. Now, we got Lisa. She's in Russellville. But then we get immediately introduced to 2 new characters. Well, they're all new, I guess. Who live in Chicago.
Chicago.
Also in Illinois, if you didn't know.
This is true. So this first issue, we do kind of bounce around. We meet
Ryan and Marcy.
4 sets of characters.
Yeah, so we got our final girl, Lisa, kinda. We've got these 2 characters from Chicago, Ryan and Marcy. We're gonna meet some other high school friends later.
And then there's a rando chick later that will meet more of them also. I think. But I don't think we expand on her until the next issue. Chicago. So, wait, what did we say the names were? It is...
Hope it's Ryan and Marcy.
Ryan Nichols and Marcy Nichols.
Okay, good.
Husband, wife. They're going back to Russellville because Marcy has not heard from her family in like a week. And apparently that's weird because her mother is overbearing, always calling. They're a fun, youngish married couple, like, hey, I don't give you grief when we go see your family. We don't ever go see my family. I hate all our families equally, Shut up and eat this candy. And the whole time they're talking, I'm thinking...
Shut up and eat. I want you larger.
I'm guessing it's Ryan's internal monologue we're catching here. Just because of what happens later.
That'd be weird if
it would be weird if Marcy was saying, I love you, Marcy. I love you so much. Marcy's a little schizophrenic.
You don't do that?
No, I hate myself.
No.
It was murder.
It was murder. But
fair.
Then we meet a very unfortunate girl. Do we get a name on her?
They are...
I mean, Michael is working on his Judith calligraphy.
Abigail Crawford.
Oh, and her beau, Ben.
Yeah, Benjamin McNaughton.
Like all Bens, he was useless and died too quickly.
Honestly, put us in danger.
Just by his existence, I think.
By his existence. Well, let's see.
At the record show, I didn't say anything during that.
It is known.
During her strangulation? Yeah, we know that.
I said nothing. First, they came to strangle whatever her fucking name is, and I didn't stand up for her. Didn't stand up for her. Then they strangled somebody else. I didn't stand up for that. And then when the time came for Michael to strangle me, there was no one left to stand up for me.
Because there's only 3 people in town, and you're one of them.
There are only 3 people in town. I probably should have stood up or something. I
probably should have stood up. Well, as Ryan and Marcy are loading the car leaving, Ryan's having his internal dialogue, whatever, about his wife and how much he loves her, which is
my wife.
And that seems ominous. He's not quite, it doesn't seem like he's quite talking about her in the past tense, but the way he's talking, it's almost in like a longing, like these moments are past.
My wife is so great. It would suck so much if she just like died or something, dude. That would tear me up inside. I sure hope that doesn't happen.
And then we cut to Abigail, which is just epic shot of this girl, no shoes on, with a rope tied around her neck.
That's what you want to focus on is the no shoes on?
No,
she's got...
You focus that because he's starting with the feet.
Work your way up.
Epic shot of just toesy, woesy, piggy,
uncovered,
wiggies.
unprotected.
Her boyfriend Ben is gonna love that.
I think she was barefoot before Michael got to her.
That's dumb, considering what they were doing before Michael got to her. So she's got like cut like glass shoved in her fucking feet, and I'm like, oh god, no. She's got like a slash down her wrist. Her face, absolute fucking terror. Right below her, though, are a bunch of, I think it's boards.
Some wooden boards.
And all of them have like the starting of Judith written on them.
He wants to get it. He wants to get it right.
Does he not know how to spell it?
This is important. Yeah, he's doing.
This is his handwriting.
He's got one of those like peck and spell where he's like, it goes Judith. Only it's running out of batteries.
I don't think it's called a peck and spell.
Well,
no, you heard him.
You heard
China.
Him. In China.
Oh, China's got the
machine pecks you.
Machine pecks you.
I don't like that.
So she's
Stop pecking me, machine.
Stop pecking me. She's freaking out because she's like, you wake up with a rope around your neck, and like you said your safe word, that shouldn't still be around you, so that ain't good. You're panicking. And then she's like, oh man, where's Ben? Oh, what's going on? And then it like cuts a shot of her eye, and you can see Michael Myers' like face reflected right in her fucking pupil. It's like, ooh, that's cool. And then it flips around, and then you see a drawer filled with Michael Myers masks. And I'm like, oh, so he does just have a stash.
He's got a drawer of them.
I was going to say, it's like, these are his condoms. He's got a drawer full of rubbers.
Yeah, there you go.
And so for each kill, he'll switch, he'll take it off because it's used. Okay, and then go to a new one.
Doing a lot of penetrating.
Whole drawer.
Do you remember how he held that knife in Halloween 1?
Okay, you say a drawer. It was like the entire armoire.
Well, he took the drawer out and has it shoved in the hole. But that just tells us Michael's one of those old dudes that finds a look and just does it every day. He's got 12 of this red shirt, and he just wears this red shirt every day. You ever met anyone like that?
I've met someone who would only wear Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah,
Big
but
guy?
Is it the same Hawaiian shirt?
No, not the same one. He had a collection of Hawaiian shirts, and he would just wear a different one each day. Just go down to the closet.
No issues with that.
Psychiatrist from Twin Peaks?
Well, maybe. There's a dude.
There was a dude
that I seen like every day for work would come and get his crap from me.
Were you say on work like it was a TV show?
Yeah, it was work. It was a TV show, and he had the same shirt on every day, and I just hope that it was like a different.
You don't have to wash it if it doesn't get dirty.
Sooner or later, it's dirty.
No, not if it's not. Not if you're not getting in the mud.
Not everyone's a sludge queen. I just need you to know that. And it'd be a lot cooler if they were. I know. I'd be a lot cooler if they were. All right, so we see Michael's used rubbers, but now we're gonna go back to high school. All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't want to go back to high school.
We're going back because Lisa's got to hang out with her besties, who's like, she can't really open up to because the attack has left her scarred. But we got Sean Reynolds and Nicola Antonelli, and we're outcasts. Sorry, we're all outcasts. You can tell we're not the cool kids, but we are the cool kids. Like we know they're cool. Society will know they're cool eventually.
Pretty cool. Now, Daniel. The little boy in this story is also named Daniel.
And he's an asshole.
So in this story, Daniel, we have a Daniel, we have a Ryan, we have a Ben.
We have a Sean.
We have a Sean.
Don't have a Kenny.
No, we'll have to check. Do we have a Jadar? Maybe hiding in them twigs?
Not yet.
We've almost got the entire family, Daniel.
We got the whole gang. The gang's all here.
Gang's all here. Oh yeah, we've got Nicola.
Do you mean Nicole?
Tesla. That's not how she's credited.
Okay. That's her stage name. All I'm saying is this little creep Daniel is sending Lisa letters. And look, this last one she sent, she got the nice one where she's waving and it's sunny and there's like a dog cat thing. Then she pulls out another one.
What is a dog cat thing?
That's a dog cat thing.
Cat dog.
Her face is all blacked out. And then there's one of her naked.
But she's still holding a flower in the blacked out face one. Okay.
Yeah, but the next one she's naked. And there are red marks all over her naked body.
Both wrists.
She's got chickenpox.
One like ankle, her boobs, her like side, and her angina. And then she's got the T-Swift red lips going on though.
No, that's Becky.
Oh, no, that's Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
And then somehow with these drawings, he commits some sort of like day-night magic, and the sun just quickly turns.
Well, she was looking at it for a long time.
I mean, it's like, how did he get like my dimensions exactly
the shading
right?
Is so
Look how
good.
like my sides are straight up and down. There's no hips. There's no curves.
Maybe
you don't need hips.
Maybe we're just seeing a solar
like
eclipse,
like a board. Huh? The total solar eclipse of the heart.
And then it's raining.
A solar eclipse brought the rain.
I don't know how it fucking rain works.
But you guys know like what kind of face you'd make if you seen that drawing? Like, think about it. If you looked over and seen,
I would
like,
immediately
girl,
tell
like,
Daniel to show me his hands.
And don't shoot, because I got something to show you. Sean makes a pretty good face when he's looking at this drawing. I don't know if you guys notice this, but
yeah, no, I see it. Look, it's his first child crayon drawing he's seen of a naked woman with what appears to be stab wounds.
It almost looks like he's looking at the drawing, but he wants to keep one eye up to check the surroundings. So one eye is straight down.
Like,
the other
who's seeing me see this?
Eyes are weird like that sometimes. Sometimes you got like chameleon gecko eyes,
That's why I'm going to say, Sean, show me your hands. Where are your hands right now, buddy? Get them out of your pockets.
Is this accurate? I need to check
doing.
and see if this is accurate. Okay, so after Sean has to run off to the optometrist because something fucking weird happened to his eye.
he got stung in his eye, you son of a bitch. You leave him alone.
No! We cut back to Abigail.
Hey, you know what? She's done pretty good for herself. She's gotten unstrangled.
Yeah, just good.
And she's crawling around.
She's like, maybe Ben got away.
Maybe.
Oh, no, he wouldn't leave me.
No, maybe some chestnuts by the fire. How about that?
Something smells delicious.
I could smell the
cut
meat.
Around the corner.
Cooking.
Yeah, first we see someone sitting in a chair, and I'm like, oh, is that her boyfriend just sitting there chilling? And then we look up, and then Mikey has strung this man. Well, strung isn't the right word. I think he's shoved like a railroad spike through his fucking neck.
It could be a bone.
Above the fireplace.
It could be a spike.
Yeah. And Mikey's just sitting there watching the fire.
I mean, he doesn't have a TV, Kenny.
This is why he's so upset. Is he going to eat him?
Yes.
Michael eats dogs.
And what is man if not big dog?
Big. What's up, big dog?
See?
I don't think he's gonna eat him. 'Cause Michael doesn't strike me as
he's not a bad guy.
No, he is, but he doesn't strike me as the type of guy who cooks his food.
Well, you only ever see him when he's in a rush. This is his house right now. Well, it's someone else's house that he's using.
And he hungry.
And he hungry. And you know what? Little long pig started to say, get that fat rendered, get that skin crispy. Oh, fuck yeah.
I love it.
Nothing Mikey loves more than Ben rinds. But you're right, though. I think he would peel them. There's a lot of like cholesterol and stuff in the skin.
And he's pretty fit, so he cares about that stuff.
He cares. You don't want to see a Mikey with a gut.
I do.
I mean, eventually, that could be something.
That could be something.
Shit,
dead.
He's got a gut. And he's got his shirt up. And he's in his like funny stage of a serial killing.
No longer
fits.
All
so
the
it's
way
busted elbowing over his guts. And he's drawn a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern in orange on his tummy.
On his tum-tum.
On his tum-tum.
And he can make it dance.
And when he walks, the mouth opens and closes. And for some
reason,
candy corn falls out of it. We're not sure how he's doing that.
Whoa!
He is
love it.
A mythical being. Quit eating Michael's belly candy corn.
Somebody's got to.
Someone, just stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. We're back. We're back with all-time great couple.
Who is this?
Ryan and
Marcy. They're living the dream. You know what? Marcy's giving him some directions. I don't think he needs them. He's been here before.
We've all been here before. We've all been to a Russellville before. You know, it's dark. It's stormy night. We're missing those city lights. We're giving each other the business. She calls him a boo-boo pissy pants.
I ain't no boo-boo pissy pants.
That's not nice.
No. You are. If she keeps shoving candy in his mouth, I think they're drugs.
I think she's a feeder.
She is a feeder. And then she implies that they're going to be, some banging later.
Baby, are we gonna? Does that mean
are we gonna?
And she's like, hush, more food.
And you can
more
tell,
food,
like,
my
he's
Java.
into it.
More food.
I want you larger.
Oh,
baby.
He's giving him that side eye. Now this couple is very cut. I feel like they're like that couple that wakes up at 5 a.m. to get their exercise on. They do they're running marathons. That's the vibe I'm getting.
They do CrossFit together.
Yeah. They do competitions together.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that chiseled neck and
yeah. Look at him driving.
Eat more candy.
Almost all the panels, his eyes are looking at his wife and not the road.
That's probably...
Does that come into play?
No. Oh. So I guess Abigail has decided she doesn't want
to hang out and have dinner with Michael.
Yeah, some pre-Thanksgiving feast. So she's going to bounce. And we get one of the... Anytime they can pull this off in the comic, we see like half the shape's face and the other half is just completely in darkness. We got her in the panel. It's actually
pretty easy in a comic because you just draw just the face.
I know. But good. You want to pick the moments when you do it, right?
And I do it all the time. He's just a face.
Very effective.
I'm like, oh, God, that's good. She takes off running down through a field. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen to her, right?
Well, yeah, Michael won't get her. I know that much.
Oh, no, Michael's let her go. He doesn't do it.
Michael has planned this whole thing. He knew what he was doing. So she's running. Other couple's driving. And then deer in headlights, but it's what's her face? It's Abigail. Jumps in front of the car. Whee! She gets clipped. There's a crunch. She flips up into the windshield. Flies off the road. They crash into the tree. Ben puts his face into the steering wheel.
I think that's Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan puts his face in... Yeah, Ben's...
The attractive one is Ryan, okay? Let's get that straight.
Oh, sorry.
Not attractive anymore. He probably just broke his whole fucking head.
It might be an improvement.
What's her face lying there on the ground? Then, was it Marcy's like, hey, Ryan, you good, dog? And Ryan's like, oh, man, I can't believe I killed someone again with my car. Remember, we take this to our graves. We gotta go throw the body over the. I
learned
pier.
This trick from Sheriff Brackett not too long ago. We just bury bodies.
Not too long. That's true. He is busted up. Marcy runs out there, and somehow Abigail is still breathing after getting nailed by this freaking car.
She's strong.
And what's that? A shape starts appearing behind.
Is it a triangle?
Marcy, it is. Triangle Man.
Triangle Man, stabs right up into Marcy lady.
Doesn't even play with Marcy. He's just like, yeah, I toyed with these other people, but you, full penetration, right off the bat, lifts you right in the air. Ryan's like, this not good.
No.
And he does what all Ryans do in a moment of like crisis.
Pass out?
He freezes.
Oh.
Well, no, he crawls back into his apartment.
This is pretty
and
legit.
He goes to sleep.
Well, look, when you slam your fingers into the door and then you look back and you no longer see your fingers, some things are going to happen. And then, but you wake up and you find your fingers and they were where they're supposed to be. So what was the big fuss to begin with?
Nothing a good night's sleep won't fix.
That's right.
Yeah, I told you that one time I woke up and thought my arm was missing, right?
Right, but it's a little different because that's just Goober, you know?
That's just Goober being
Goober.
You
being a goofy. That's just you being a goofy Goober.
No, that's a crevice swallowed my arm, and the blood flow got cut off, so I couldn't feel my arm.
Right,
and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, "There's no arm here." And then I went to go tell my parents at like 2 a.m, and I turned to go run down the hallway, and apparently it's full floppy arm, and it flops all the way up and smacks the side of the wall, like at the corner. I go, wow, what the hell was that? And I turn and look and go, there's an arm, Monty. There's an arm.
Yeah, you guys ever like sat on
now.
like your leg for so long and you're like playing a video game, you sit on your leg and then it's like time to get up to like get a drink or something and you fucking crumble?
I've done that in the waiting room.
Your leg was asleep?
Yeah.
Normally I can get like the first 2 steps.
Room.
Oh, I was thought you said in the weight room. Like,
yeah, I'm just sitting down, sitting a little weird, I guess, and then I'm just like, oh, it's my turn. Okay, get up. Nope. And I'm like, this is fine. This is fine.
This is why I came here. Don't judge me.
So about that job.
I'm a dog walker. Great at
professional
walking.
Flopper. So right here. Can I just say?
Ryan's there crawling.
No, you may not say it.
But Daniel, because this thing does something that we have never seen before.
And it's fantastic.
In Halloween, which is Marcy stabbed, he's got her up, and then instead of him like throwing her to the ground and coming at Ryan, what he does is he retreats into the fucking darkness with her.
Yeah.
Like that shot in, what is it? Pitch Black.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm like, that is fantastic.
This is like a different flavor of Mikey than we get in anything. Like, this is a hyper intelligent Mikey.
Yeah, this is, you want her? Come and get her.
Possibly clairvoyant Mikey.
Wait a minute, what?
If this whole thing, as we're led to believe later in this run, is all set up by him from the get-go, there's no way he can. I think
he's just like throwing little seeds out to see what'll grow. He's done like 12 other things to 12 other people, and he's just waiting to see what comes back.
They just moved away like a sane person would, and he's like, I don't got the gas to go to another California. I can't do that. I don't
have a job.
And I've already killed everyone with a car in the 5-minute walking radius that I can do. I can't do 6 minutes. I'm not built for that.
No, it's hard to walk like this for 6 minutes. Well, that's, they're in for a rough night. We're going to cut back to what's her face again?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
In her room, I was a ballerina.
No one cares,
I got
Lisa.
chased by witches and goblins, and I fucking loved it. But they was different back then. The monsters are in my head now. They're super scary. But you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna get over it. Happy Halloween. We're gonna skip school because I'm here. I got my mom's car.
I don't think there's school on Halloween to begin with. So
yes, there is. Unfortunately. So
no, it's
I
national holiday. You don't.
It should be at least. The
I don't go to school on Halloween.
You never go to school.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're bunking off. We're gonna go, and we're gonna go kidnap our other friend who was grounded, but she's gonna be bunking off too. And
Yay.
You got another letter from that little boy. You want to read it? Maybe not. But hey, look, black cat.
Meow.
Hey, look, cemetery entrance.
What?
Hey, look. Black cat hanging out with his buddy, Mikey.
Meow.
And then the last line is, I'm never going to dance again. My guilty feet have not go rhythm. Have not rhythm.
My guilty feet, my tongue, I've slept on my tongue wrong. And it's... Why is that cat? So, whose cat is that?
Michael's. He's not a dog person. He's a cat person.
Because he can't catch a cat to eat it.
If you remember in the picture... allegedly that Daniel drew, there's a cat dog in it.
There's a cat dog.
So is that cat?
Probably.
So is that Lisa's
How many black
cat?
cats can be in this small town?
Then why isn't that cat in that house eating that family?
Because Michael won't allow that. So if it's Daniel's cat, then
don't you eat that?
It has been. Michael didn't kill that family, Daniel.
The cat did.
Cat did.
Michael's covering up for it because he doesn't want the cat to go to cat jail.
You've no idea what it's like there, Daniel.
I've been in the system.
You've been licked
Mr.
in the cat jail before, Daniel. You lift your leg and you're like, well,
their
you know what to do.
tongues are rough.
It's like making out with sandpaper, isn't it, Daniel? Yep, that's issue 1.
Issue 1, great setup. Not sure where we're going, but we get somewhere.
I think we're going
issue
to a
2,
fair.
Silent Clown.
It's a carnival.
Oh, we going to the carnival.
It's an amusement park.
Cutting back to Lisa dancing in the dark as a ballerina. Well, except not. We're really in a hole with one of the world's worst babysitters. With little Daniel, she knocked him out, got a little blood on the back of his head.
Daniel should have taken better care of Lisa, I agree.
He should have.
He's not her babysitter.
Then some jerk shuts the cellar door.
Could be.
And now we're at the carnival.
Probably a win.
Oh, so is this why she's afraid of the dark?
Because she fell in a cellar.
I mean...
Well, actually, Daniel fell in a cellar. She went in a cellar.
Oh.
And the cellar's the hardest place to find in the house. Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs?
You tell me, dude.
Is there a door? There's someone down here who's tired of being a vampire? It's been a week.
Where's Seneschal?
Where is Seneschal?
I need him to carry my groceries. I haven't seen him in a bit.
He's at the carnival. Dressed up as a clown in a box.
This fucking clown is too happy.
Doesn't work. Took my money.
And
took my goddamn money.
Shit be broken, or is it just like, I'm sorry, you don't have a future?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Because it clicked.
Lack of a response is a response.
He's like, sucker.
Would you guys snuggle up with me on the ghost train?
Yes, because you're soft like a pillow.
Train. And you're warm.
And you're warm. I don't need the warmth though. I run hot, so I'm okay on that. But
I don't run hot.
Like a giant squishy toy? Yeah.
Squish him, he beeps.
I'm a human plushie. You're welcome.
Daniel licked his lips or tasted something in his mouth when you said that. I want the record to show.
Nom 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 nom.
But you know what? I'm Lisa. I'm afraid of small dark places. I haven't. My parents didn't read Franklin in the Dark to me enough times. So you don't know that one?
Is that the turtle?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure it was that Franklin.
Doesn't Franklin live in the dark? Like every time he goes in his shell, it's dark?
He doesn't go into his shell because it's dark. He's afraid of small dark places.
He's not going to last very long as a turtle, then, is he?
Well, what he does is he goes on an adventure to ask other animals if they have any ideas to help him. And they're like, no, I don't got anything for that. But then they tell him their fears and what they do. And then by the end of it, he just goes in and turns on his nightlight. And he's like, yeah, I got this.
He had a nightlight in there the whole fucking time?
No, I
think
he's
inside his shell, is it just him walking around like in a larger room with like no shell on?
I would like that. Is that what it is, Ryan? I would like that.
You know what? I'll say yeah. Why not? I'm gonna. I know the chances of you actually going out and reading this children's book, so I'm gonna say absolutely. That's exactly what happened.
They didn't make an animated version of it.
Is there an anime of it, Ryan?
Yes, there's a whole.
So what are the odds of me checking that out?
Where Franklin, his shell, is actually a Gundam.
There's no way you could find that on YouTube.
The Gundam?
Or what?
Franklin Gundam style. Gundam Wing. Look, trio, Franklin, the turtle.
I don't think there's a character named Trio.
Trio. I figured we just keep going down the numbers.
Her name is Lisa. And she can't do that ride. But what we can do is we can do the horsey ride. See, I knew you were
carousel.
You were bringing it back to the horse, Kenny. You hadn't just gone crazy.
What horse?
And spilled out. They're going to do the carousel, the horsey ride.
When was there a horse?
You remember.
You said Kenny's bringing it back to the horse. What horse?
Bringing it back.
When you said Atreyu.
See?
Oh, I see.
Do you?
You can't keep up. I
understand. Dumb horse wanted to die in the swamp. Suicide,
I'm about to event Horizon you. Do you see?
Sam Neill.
Yeah, I seen him. So this thing be whipping around crazy speeds because her hair is flying straight behind her. I've never seen a fucking carousel go that fast. But she catches a glimpse of a man off in the darkness. It's a Michael Mann. Well,
we don't know that.
It's not Michael Mann. It's
Michael Mann.
If it was Michael Mann and he was like shooting Heat 2, that'd be crazy.
Well, it could be because he's got his head tilted because he's also going, that's going way too fast.
That's going way too fast.
That's going way too fast. That shit.
And then Lisa's like, you guys know how I didn't want to go on the dark, ghost train ride?
Uh-huh.
Well, do you guys want to go walk over in these spooky dark woods, though, instead, where I seen a guy who I think was the guy that locked me in a cellar a long time ago? You want it? We should go after him?
I mean, if this will help you, I guess we can. Oh, you mean this tree that kind of looks like a face? That's probably what you saw.
Exactly.
Yeah, you stupid.
Anyway, why would anyone want to just be there staring at you riding a carousel? That would be a huge level of boredom.
You're not that interesting.
You're not.
Well,
that would be someone who doesn't have a TV at home. It's not going to happen.
And that person doesn't exist.
That would be a psychopath. Okay?
It's going really fast. That's why I'd be watching. That's like this. Is this about to do some Final Destination type shit?
Am I about to get interviewed on the news and I'll be able to say what happened?
I like turtles.
Am I like laying down some signs that I'm really into you, but then you're oblivious to them and you start walking away with Lisa? Is that what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
Because I hate to break it to you, buddy. Lisa, she ain't into you, buddy.
She ain't, and I don't think he's into her either.
Well,
it's just
she's the one he's talking to. She's the one he's walking away with. So
this is true, but it's like well, as we find out later, he thinks the other one's way too hot for him, and he's right.
Isn't that just always the way?
Yeah, it was like, oh, I like to take care of her like a sister. He's having this talk in his head later, and it's like, oh, it's some sort of like savior complex, but not in like a romantic way, which I don't know. Anyway,
speaking of savior complexes,
Ryan,
yeah, fucking man of the hour busts into the Russellville Infirmary, going, "Look, I found this girl on the side of the road. You gotta help her."
I didn't hit her. It looked like a car hit her. I don't have a driver's license. Couldn't have been me.
I was the passenger in the car. My wife
my
hit
wife.
her, and now my wife. So we gotta go find my wife.
We gotta go find that bitch.
And
Arrest her. She's a criminal.
Yes.
Wasn't me.
Not me.
Yeah.
Also,
Started
you're
walking in the middle of the road.
You gotta wake up because I
me.
gotta know what's going on. Can you wake up? And oh my goodness, you're getting like cleaner and your hair's getting blonder. What's happening? Oh, it's a flashback.
Flashback.
Hey, Ben, isn't that the house that Bonesaw went all crazy and hacksawed his
McGraw?
hacksawed his family in? You know,
well,
isn't that
he
that
had
house?
3 minutes
of playtime.
Yeah.
Well, he was gay anyway, so this was a beard family, and he just he went the wrong way on getting rid of his beard. He's like, oh, you know what people do to beards? They shave them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, no hacksaw, no bone saw, no bones, McScruggins.
Hey, everybody, it's me, your favorite wrestler, Bones McScruggins.
Yeah. But, Ben's like, hey, man, lady. Like, we're going to have a Halloween party in this place. It's going to be already spooky. We don't even need to put up fake spider webs. It's already going to be in there. No, don't need no fake rats. We already got real rats. All right, well, let's go do a safety check. Oh, shit, this place is gross. Well, let's start exploring. You know what? You know what gets me all hot? Spooky fucking houses.
Hell yeah.
And Michael lurking in the shadows.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just lurking. Like, hey, there's a guy there. What? There's a guy there. Hello.
Hey, Peter. There's a guy
Peter.
there. I've smoked too much, Peter.
Then we cut back to dirty her laying on the dirty hospital floor. He's like, I need to find give me back my family. I can't lose my wife like this. Give me back my family.
Not like this.
Back to the carnival.
Oh my gosh, what kind of psycho actually does the bobbing for apples at a public fair?
She's going hard in it too. Yeah, that's my wife.
She's like, look, I can bite apples. I can bite apples all day.
2 apples.
You know what else
Sean's
I can
over
bite,
there
champ?
came with 2 people, but only bought 2 cotton candies.
I thought this would be for you.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, you were eating apples. You was gobbling them.
Oh my God, look at this heifer over here. He wants the cotton candy and apples? Jesus.
Yeah, but she started to just live her best life, She's like, I never do anything gross, so I did the bobbing for apples, and I fucking
And I drank all the
nailed it.
apple water.
Yeah, then you can easily chomp the apples. It's great. Yeah, this is where we get that awkward moment of, yeah, dude, I'd like you to bone me down, but you ain't even paying no attention to me. Mikey decides he's going to go into the fun house, and he's looking at a mirror, and it keeps turning them into funky, sad little boy clowns to funky old man clown. And I don't think he's amused.
What kind of a mirror does that?
A fun one in a house.
Huh.
But you know what? I think it's time to open our envelope from earlier.
Do you think I've got a cute drawing of me in my ballerina tutu with a little pink bow?
Yeah, that's a good way to start. See that last round of pictures? Yeah, it was a fluke. Oh, who's Judith? Wow.
I don't
Looks
know.
a lot like me. Okay, well, that's not so bad. It's kind of random. Oh my God, is that jack-o'-lantern eating the shit out of naked me?
Oh my God, this kid has played too much Pac-Man, and now he's letting his imagination go wild. I am not a ghost. I am not Pac-Man candy.
I think the drawer of these images' imagination has gone wild because he's still inside that funhouse looking in the mirrors. He still sees like a young him maybe in the middle there, but then he's looking at some naked sister on the left and the right. And I'm like, whoa, Mikey. And then we cut back and then we see Lisa all like she got hit by a car and Frogger, but like naked.
But naked and she fell on her back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And
naked
blood
frog.
everywhere.
Yeah. At least it's got her name on there for.
That's true. And then Mikey's still in there and he's looking in the mirror. Now he's seeing, is that Judith again?
It's Nancy.
I might be Lisa.
Oh, of course. And then he stabs the mirror, and that's bad luck for him. Now we're back in the hospital. Ryan's all bandaged up, and he's like, I'm not crazy. It's Michael Myers. Sheriff's like, don't say that. We all know him in Illinois. Don't say that. You don't say his name.
Don't say that. He was a national treasure, but he's like Bigfoot. He doesn't really exist.
Joe, we ain't
find
gonna have him
droppings
here.
that people attribute to him all the time. We find boot prints that people attribute to him all the time. We find his rubbers on the playground, at the old folks' home, the time.
All the time. You know what? I'm gonna walk out this room. Don't you dare leave.
Oh, okay.
Shatters the window. Ryan takes off through the window. Like, you'll never catch me. I hit that lady. He gone. And then we're back with Nicola, and she's like angrily carving a jack-o'-lantern at home alone. Like, no one ever notices me. Sean never notices me. I quote smart books. I flutter my eyelids. I smile.
And she's hot.
I'm not funny.
What the hell's the
problem? That would be stupid. He thinks she's too hot for him. He's got a problem. He's got a league mentality. He thinks people are in leagues and she's out of his. But you know what? Someone's knocking at the door. Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Who is it?
It's Busta Rhymes.
Oh. What's he up to?
He's up to
about
his old tricks.
6'2", probably.
Yeah, and he's picking her up this great full page of him just got her lifted up by her hair.
And then just almost another full page of just strangulation. Where she's like going through some motions. She's like, oh, what have I done? Oh, everything's quiet. Am I dead? Don't want to be dead.
I don't want to be dead. Oh, shit.
And then Michael does the weirdest fucking thing. She's laying on the ground all like kind of half passed out. She's like, what if I don't move?
You mean where he starts unbuttoning his shirt to reveal the jack-o'-lantern painted on his tummy? And he starts wiggling it, and it starts shooting out candy corn.
Candy corn into her mouth from across the room, like in different angles.
That is pretty weird.
He apparently really liked the bobbing for apples thing, so he pulls an apple out of somewhere, puts his thumb in her mouth, slowly opens it, shoves the apple in there, pulls out his personal tube of lipstick, starts drawing a clown mouth on her around the apple.
Okay, now everything you are saying is true. However, because you used the phrase his own personal tube of lipstick, one could interpret that in a way which is not occurring. It's not like a dog's personal tube of lipstick, okay?
It's funnier than that, because now it's like it's Michael's personal tube, because under that mask, he's all made up. He's looking good.
He is hot, ready for the town. Okay.
On Halloween night, he dresses up as Michelle Myers.
Hell yeah. He gets to be his true self. Well, he gets her all gussied up with the apple and stuff, and like, this is fucking weird. What's he gonna do? And then, like, is he even gonna kill her at this point? Well, as she's laying on the ground, he kind of straddles her. She's got the apple in her mouth, and he takes his knife, and he just shunk from underneath her chin straight up into her head. Stabs her, and then she slowly fades away. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, daddy. Fucking worst. Sorry, everybody.
I don't like how this makes me feel.
Don't be mad at me.
Are you sorry?
She thinks she's let them down somehow. She has done something to deserve this. She doesn't know what it is. Like, and now she's dead because, and now she has to apologize. Business. She doesn't want people to be mad at her.
I mean, they're not there. You know, they're gonna be mad at you. They have to clean that up now.
Someone's gonna clean that up.
That's on you.
Yep. Now Ryan's out there being all sad sack, sitting behind a tree, staring at some old guy sweeping his porch. Makes the old guy uncomfortable. He goes back inside.
Yeah, he does.
Keeps thinking about his dead wife. He sees visions of Michael Myers loading her into a trunk.
My wife.
Oh wait, he doesn't, because that's Michael loading Nicola into the trunk, and he just somehow misses that.
That's because he's sad.
When you're sad, you don't see things.
When you're sad, you sit by the tree where the action is, and then you turn your back to it because
you ain't got time for it because you're sad. You're like, what am I gonna do?
You just don't got time. What is he gonna do, sad. Kenny?
He's gonna sit there and be sad until the next issue.
Oh man, issue 2, and we already lost. So issue 1, we lost a wife. Issue 2, we lose a best friend. Are we gonna keep losing people in each of these issues?
Probably, because we're on chapter 3, a rainbow in one color.
It's a rainbow, not a rainbow in the color. Oh.
Flashback. Lisa and Daniel running through the trees. There's a rainbow over the house of the Billy Bones.
Oh, there is.
And Daniel's not listening. I was supposed to be babysitting Daniel. He ain't listening. He runs into the Billy Bones house. And, we're telling this story to Sean. And Daniel somehow falls into a fucking open hole. Like the idiot he is, like all Daniels. Fucking
arms T-Rex flailing as he goes,
we're children.
You'll never catch me, babysitter. You're never going to catch me. You're never going to...
That ground's coming up pretty fast.
Well, it's only a foot. Down there bleeding. That's why it comes up so fast.
Ooh.
What, Michael's foot? You saying Michael tripped him?
No, I'm saying if you fall, and the ground comes up super fast, it's not that much of a fall.
Or you're really fast at falling.
Or I'm the best fucker at falling in the whole goddamn world.
I'm pretty good at
I'm
it.
falling for you.
Put me in the Olympics. I bet I could fall
Olympic
better
falling.
than anyone.
How's the splash though? You got to keep that splash down.
Well, there wouldn't be any splash because I'm falling on ground.
Will there be stairs?
I don't know.
Well, the biggest crime Daniel commits here is after falling, he didn't look up at Lisa and go, "Is that okay with you?" I don't think it was okay with her.
I fell down the goddamn cellar,
it's
Lisa.
not.
Is that
it's not
okay
okay
with you?
Your
Is that
head
okay
is busted
with you?
open. You're bleeding. And now there's a big dark shadow above me, shutting the cellar
Shut
door.
the goddamn door.
And he's like, "Were you born in a barn? I got the AC on." And he just shuts
Got
it.
the AC on. And that settles down there. Okay.
Illinois is still
They
hot
were down there for
in October.
3 goddamn days until the search party found them.
I don't think that search party was really trying.
Days.
And then the whole time she's talking about this traumatizing event, Sean's over there like, yeah, when I was younger, life was all like great, sunshine, rainbows. All I cared about was growing up, driving a car, getting a girl, being a man, all that bullshit. But sooner or later, everything lost its fun. I stopped noticing things. Life's so much harder. It's flying past me. I just don't want to. I don't want to die, I just want to live and, be in the moment. And it's just,
This dude needs a TV.
Dipshit, I was stuck in a basement in the dark for 3 days. You think I didn't consider eating them? Yeah.
Yeah.
I nibbled. I tasted.
Wait. Who said anything about eating?
Don't worry about it.
Don't you? What?
You're having a midlife crisis and you're a junior in high school.
You're like 17 or something.
But guys, high school's crazy.
High school is crazy.
It's crazy.
You're crazy.
Because Mr. Moody in the biology class, he was giving me the eyes.
Oh, the big eyes.
And I was like, oh, Mad Eye Moody.
Well, she's like, look, man, the kid, he still does drawings for me. He's touched now. He's a little simple now. The mom drops him off at my house every day, but she don't talk to him. She hates me.
Why is she dropping him off?
Punishment.
Because she loves her boy, okay? And she loves that her boy draws her dead.
Yes, good. Draw more.
My
little artiste.
You know why she's really pissed off at Lisa?
No refund on the babysitting
for
3 days. That's 3 days worth of babysitting money.
She's paid by the goddamn hour.
Hell yeah, she is. And those were 24-hour days.
I might take that to court. I would take that to court.
You try me, okay?
I
You
think
try
I
telling the
might.
judge that the babysitter who stayed with this child when their parents didn't come home to the new place.
Well, they didn't come to this home. That's for sure.
For 3 days, Your Honor.
If you guys weren't aware, in this graphic novel, Ryan loves his wife.
Oh, and they banged. They banged so much.
Yeah.
They did it to
just
candlelight.
in the novel.
They did it in books. They did it. They did
it in books, you say.
At the grocery store.
They did it when they bought their house. They would do it on walks along the Chicago waterfront. I was going to say beaches.
These two sound like a goddamn menace, banging everywhere they go.
Absolute
I don't
menace.
want to see that. Actually,
don't worry, you don't have to anymore.
It's been fixed. Michael fixed it.
She got penetrated by one other man, and it's over.
Oh my God.
And Ryan's all, the cops are looking for me because I think they're onto the fact that I crunched that woman with my car.
Is that a crime?
They're not buying my wife was the driver. They don't seem to be buying that, but they shouldn't be looking for me, Daniel. Little boy Daniel with the brain damaged head in the cellar. They should be looking for her. Now,
for her.
How are they going to look for her and look for me at the same time? You know what? I got to do it.
I got to do it.
I'm going
to go to my wife's family. I bet they'll know where to find this Michael guy. Okay, look, Lisa and Sean bang at Lisa's house, and she's like, I'm kind of all upset and whatnot. And Sean's like, you need to get in the shower.
This never works. How did this work?
Daniel?
De-stress.
Look at me.
Distress.
It works more than you think.
I know about your wife and you's first date or whatever.
How dare you? Third? Fourth?
Whatever.
Wait.
Whatever.
You made her get in the shower after she threw up?
She stank.
She nasty.
I'm like, we ain't going out until you take a shower. My God.
Yeah. Ugh. You're awful. Just awful.
You have a TV?
You know what?
Okay, good. That's where I'm going to be.
That's where I'm going to be. This is where Sean's like, yep, is it patronizing to see her like a baby sister, to think that I can protect her? So it's like, wait, so you're not just into her? And then she's like, yeah, you should really call, you should really call Nicola, you know? It's like, why? Because she's like so into you, dude. It's been so obvious. How have you missed it? And he's like, man, I have been missing details lately. I did go on about that in my midlife crisis. But, maybe, I don't know. She's hot. Oh, man. She's a gorgeous girl like Nikki who likes me and I don't even see it. Whew. But still, man, Nikki, I would in a heartbeat, you know?
Oh, I know.
What, buddy? What do you... typical enough. No answer. Can't leave her a message, though, because I'll screw it up. Buddy, you've already screwed it up. You didn't even buy her cotton candy, and she's supposed to be your friend?
Ooh. Yeah, like...
I'm not buying my friend cotton candy.
You left her alone
Buy your own
when I
fucking
thought...
cotton candy.
You bought your other friend cotton candy.
Well, I like that other friend.
There you go.
And it comes
Didn't
out.
we all have plans to get together and what? Oh, I guess she is grounded.
That doesn't fucking mean anything. There's no...
I don't know.
You mean you can't get cotton
He's
candy
about to
if
get
you're
on the
grounded?
phone.
If you're grounded, no cotton candy, Ryan.
No cotton candy. Michael's in the house. Michael followed them.
Oh, shit.
But we don't get anything on that yet because we're going to cut back to the hospital because what's her face? Marcy? No, not Marcy. Abigail wakes up.
Abigail's got the bug eyes.
Yeah, and then we cut back and Lisa's in the shower.
Oh, good.
And we're creeping on her in the shower. But then Sean sees a blood trail.
And it leads upstairs? No.
Upstairs, maybe, and then that black cat gets launched into the shower. And then we see Lisa naked yelling for Sean. And the light gets turned off.
Oh, that would...
Michael killed this cat.
You can't turn the light off. She can't handle that.
Well, then Michael turned it back on.
Oh, it's a night shower. That's fun.
Why does Michael turn the light off and then turn it back on?
Oh,
it's funny.
He didn't actually want to scare her. He was just playing a joke.
He thought that was like the exhaust fan.
Here's my cat.
He's like, it's not steamy enough in here. You're wasting electricity. So he flicks it and he goes, oh, no, I forgot.
That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. My bad. Here, I'll flick it back on. Whoa!
What really happened is he threw the cat in the shower because, like, this thing's dirty. And then he turns the light off, and then he hears her scream. He says, oh, shit, there was someone in there. It turns it back on.
Well, of course someone was in there, Mikey.
My bad.
Showers don't just run by themselves.
They're doing his house. He don't pay that bill.
Speaking of his house, in his eye is an image of his house.
Yep, I see it. And he's staring at naked Lisa, who's a high schooler, which isn't cool. And then he's imagining his sister who's going to Fingertown.
Is that what she's doing?
That's certainly what it looks like.
Now, what is Fingertown?
You wouldn't understand. You couldn't handle it.
What is it?
She's being very thorough and investigating her lady bits.
What are lady bits?
It's when you don't lock your door. That's what it is, Daniel.
There's no locked doors in this household, Ryan.
Oh, there's also no
sheets, going to town.
No curtains worth a damn. They all must be transparent.
Okay, well, I didn't make the town ordinance, okay? I'm just the guy that sells the curtain.
You sold us transparent curtains.
Thicker curtains, because I don't want to walk around and see this.
You don't want to see baby Michael, I mean, not baby Michael, but 6-year-old Michael covered in blood, naked, staring at himself in a mirror?
Yeah, I don't need to see 6-year-old junk covered in blood.
I mean, you only see it if you really stare hard enough, and
we all did.
Huh?
I didn't see that.
Did they draw
actually,
that?
Yeah, I mean,
that's not really part of the thing. That seems like in the next time on.
In the blackest eyes,
there are
the devil's eyes.
In the blackest eyes, there are junk.
There are junk. I would cut back Lisa, standing there, still naked in the bath. Who are you? You know who it is. How do you not know that's Michael Myers?
It says Russellville. Michael Myers isn't part of Russellville.
Everyone else seems to know him. He's an Illinois legend. And she's already encountered him. You think she isn't going to do some sort of research?
No.
Oh, God.
She doesn't have a computer.
Sean runs up there. Michael's just waiting with an outstretched hand, and he just runs right into it. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, you're really strong. You just picked me up you threw me down the stairs. Lisa's like, God damn it, not again. I'm supposed to be watching him.
Now I gotta go back up the stairs after you throw me down the stairs.
And I didn't make a deal with his parents, so I don't know if I'm gonna get paid to babysit this one.
Mm-hmm. And I was already naked in front of him like I was Daniel. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Then he's like, oh, stay away. And then Michael he's like, all right. And that's all you got to do. Like, just ask him to leave.
I mean, as Resurrection taught us, all you got to do is just scream at him, call him stupid, tap his head a couple times. That's he loves that. And then he'll be like, "Oh, maybe nat 20 on your persuasion check. Maybe I should leave here.
Maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave these people alone. They leave me alone. I'll leave them alone. I've done enough damage here." Sean's like, "I'm gonna get them."
the bad guy.
Yeah, is this what I've been doing to people?
Oh Jesus. I suck.
Sean's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get them. Don't you worry." And Lisa's like, "I'm gonna stand here naked a little bit longer. Then maybe I'm gonna go into this room over here where I'm gonna see, I think, feces smeared on the wall."
I think
all
that's
these pictures.
Okay. Look, that's obviously from the cat. He killed the cat, took it up there, did a rainbow of blood, and then threw the cat in her shower room. Because do you think she's hanging up all these pictures? I'm gonna go with no.
I don't know, but her music box is opened.
But she didn't open it.
And there's a drawing of the Michael Myers mask on the right.
Yeah, I see it.
Jack-o'-lanterns, all sorts of freaky shit, more dead bodies, dead dogs.
Dead cat.
There's someone being cooked on a bonfire.
It's not good. Now, I'm going to throw this out there. Perhaps
don't chase Michael.
Perhaps we call the police now.
Lines are cut.
Lines are cut, bud.
In the neighbor's house next door.
All over. He's very thorough.
He's just like, he just walked down. Ding dong, who's this? Hello, I'm Michael Myers. I'm here to cut your phone lines. Oh, yes, Mr. Myers, come right in. My phone
He's wearing a jumpsuit.
Right here.
It's official.
He's wearing a jumpsuit, Ryan.
Would you like some candy corn? And he lifts his shirt, and there's a giant jack-o'-lantern, and he just like, hold on while I do the truffle shuffle. And like a couple fall out
get
like
all
teeth.
The kids.
That's where candy corn comes from.
You can't get the kids. I've already killed them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hate kids.
Well, Sean's out there, second guessing his plan of chasing Mikey. Lisa's like, you know what? Now I gotta go follow Sean and bring him home. Now I gotta do this. And she's all, Sean!
I like to. I will point out, Daniel and Kenny, she doesn't even try to call the police at her house.
Well, they already established that the lines are dead because Sean was on the phone.
Oh, but she doesn't know that.
She does because he told her that.
He told her. They communicated.
What?
She says, lock the door, call the police. He cut the lines, Lisa.
Oh. I'd like to point out that they did not attempt to go to the next door neighbor's house.
Okay, they're not correct. Home. The next door neighbors is a cemetery, and they're home, but their phones don't work.
That is, they'll pick up, but no one answers.
But you know what? Turns out she's a block away from Daniel's house.
We can use his phone.
Yeah, but hey, Ryan's there. Oh, wait, you tell me the Daniel that she was talking about is the Daniel that is Marcy's little brother?
What?
I didn't connect that.
I didn't.
The first time I read this, I didn't connect that either.
But the second time I realized,
the second time either.
They said Daniel earlier, and then she says Daniel.
Took me 4 times to connect.
Why you got that knife though, dog?
Is that how many you need to win? Is it 4? Connect 4.
Connect 4.
You think I was going to let that go over my head, Daniel? Nah.
I didn't even do that on purpose. Or did I? Because I'm so fucking smart.
Hey, here's this picture of Judith.
Oh, cool.
What's this? Oh. That's Michael Myers' sister. You don't know? Oh, man. Oh, no. Maybe he's been here, too. That's not good. I got to go open this door. Shink! It's Michael taped razor blades to the goddamn door handle.
Why'd he do that?
He's a dick.
He's crafty.
John's over there huffing and puffing.
I don't think he did that. I think that was like a prank.
Some other one did it.
That's a good prank.
That was Lonnie. He drove up from Haddonville. He does his shit in Russellville. Fucking Lonnie.
Get your ass away from there.
You don't shit where you eat, Ryan. Although
this is not true, and you know this.
Although I was gonna say, have I eaten on the toilet?
You're telling me you haven't brought a pizza into the toilet with you?
No, but I sometimes bring soup into the bath with me.
Well, are you shitting into the bath while you eat the soup?
Well, no, I'm just saying it's almost same.
Well, you know who's being real reflective on the things they've done in their past? Sean.
What's Sean doing?
Chasing down Mikey.
Is he about to fall down another hole?
I tried so hard to rush through childhood. I miss those years now.
Oh, shut up.
18 at most.
Shut up, Sean.
Spring and summer passed by, and I never took the time to love them. There was no time back then, and nothing could hurt me. I'm so much colder now. I'm scared, Lisa. I wanted so much to be a man, to take care of people like you. But the adrenaline is fading, and I'm really scared. I just want to protect you. And just as I want to protect you, I want someone to protect me. I want everything to be like it used to be, staring into a big grave.
Oh, hi, Nikki.
Where he sees, oh, shit. Hi, Nikki. Mikey's like, shovel time! smacks him in the back of the head, smacks him again. He's like, oh, just leave us alone. We're just kids.
Do you mind not killing me, Michael? No, get your foot off my head.
Don't shove. Oh, you bladed me.
Could you not shove the shovel in? Oh, nope. Oh.
Well, guess I'm dead. You're going to put me in this hole, maybe. That's issue 3.
Sean
maybe I should have been
died.
getting busy living instead of dying, You know,
if he had just read the signs and gotten busy with Nikki, I bet they would have lived.
True that.
So
a better life for sure.
Unlike the traditional slasher where you're punished for, like going out, doing the drugs, the premarital sex, all that shit. Had they just been doing that at like his house, they would
not gone to the carnival.
Not gone to the carnival, If they had just had like menage a trois, huh?
No, premarital gator would have got him then.
Oh,
it's important to point out that Daniel got all these people killed. Because if he never leads Lisa into that house, Michael never has any, inkling to kill them.
I think the author got all these people killed.
No.
If he didn't write it down, it wouldn't happen.
That's trespassing. It was going to happen. Whether he wrote it or not.
Chapter 4, When the Stars Came Crashing Down.
All over my face.
That's pretty.
Flashback.
Oh, shit.
Little Lisa.
What's happening?
Ballerina Lisa. She'd be running around.
She's getting chased
on Halloween,
by
having
a clown.
Yeah.
I thought she said it was a goblin and witches. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she lies.
What a liar. She deserves to die.
Then she has a scared face, and it transitions to another scared face of Stinky Daniel.
What's that stench, Daniel?
What is that smell? Oh, God,
it's just Daniel.
You got blood just pouring out of your throat. That's not. Oh, God, the whole family's sitting there just chilling on the couch. Now, we don't get a close look at this family, but they don't look that old. They look the same age as Ryan and Marcia?
This is true.
Marcy, yeah.
They just use moisturizer.
Smart. Well, you know what, Lisa? I know you're like scared.
Dead.
Oh, that's true. I know you're like scared and stuff with this whole thing, but I'm gonna need you to come with me, all right? Because you said some stuff that makes me think that you know the guy that took my goyle. We're gonna run out here. We're gonna see the 3 masks from Halloween 3.
Hey, but you're a stranger. I don't want to go with you.
Well, you're going to though.
No. Hey, masks from Halloween 3. Someone help me. There's a fucking psychopath and he just put me in his car.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have put your knife down, lady. I'm not going to hurt you, but
I will hurt you.
I am.
It's you that he's after.
It's you. And use the little fish to get the big fish.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Because if our future has been planned by monsters or even seen by them, then
it
death
hasn't.
Truly is all we'll ever have.
Bullshit.
Shut up.
Fuck that
and
noise.
And the fragments of life.
If there are
that
monsters
we cling to in between,
then we have superpowers and we can kick the shit out of them.
Hella superpowers. I'd do a freaking judo kick on the Busta Rhymes.
Oh my God, that's right.
Busta Rhymes.
I see him. I'm going to twirl and go, ha-ka! And just come right down on his head. And then I'm going to jump up and go, yeah! And do a leap flying kick at him. Okay. Now, probably it kills him right there and he explodes.
Probably.
Fatality.
Probably does.
That's probably what happens.
Fatality or
maybe he blocks
friendship.
it and does a counter.
No, the ha-ka! That's the friendship move.
That's the friendship
move.
The
Hakta, that is the friendship move. You're right about that.
You should do that to your friends, Ryan. Crabigail wakes up. It's like, hey, man, I was at that old farm, the old Bulls place. And look, my boy toy Binge got shoved up onto a fireplace after he tried licking Michael's toes without asking for permission.
Right.
And I done got out of there. And then that one guy you seen hit me with a car repeatedly.
We said he didn't.
He did it. But then he brought me here, so it's okay. I mean, whatever. We didn't have to pay for an ambulance. That's good. And now we're gonna
but you do have to pay for your hospital care.
Yeah, I know.
You're in debt for the rest of your life. Sorry.
Window breaks again. She leaves.
You look at that panel on the middle one on the left and she's got that weird expression. That's the expression of when they just told her what the bill was. She went,
God damn it! The sheriff
should have let me die.
Let me die. Sheriff's talking to a cop. And it's is it Michael Myers? Then what do we do? And he's pretty much we'd be safer hunting the devil himself. Oh, man, this Michael, he's so intimidating.
You're not a Winchester. You're not going to go hunt the devil. You're not that cool guy.
Could be. Now, Ryan,
yes.
This car he stole, it ain't going any further.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
Book Ryan.
It's scared.
Well, it's scared. I think probably Lisa has shit, and they're just got to get out of the car. It's bad.
You know what? That happened to me today. One of the kids shit in the classroom, stood up, and it came out of his shorts in a couple of globs because he made it.
Yeah.
Because every couple of steps he would take, more would come out. And I had to evacuate the classroom. Now, I did it classy. I was classy about it. I didn't just scream at everyone, run for your lives.
Trevor shit his pants. Now he's got to come back to school like in a couple more minutes. Like, nah, man. And then my name's Billy. I like to skateboard.
And then
I didn't just poop my pants.
I get everybody out. And then when I come back to go like, all right, what's the damage? Now there's footprints in it. And I'm like, how can this just get better? My God.
No one's going to forget that. Those kids are going to remember that little Timmy shit his pants for the rest of his life. Just like I still remember that girl in like 5th grade who was climbing the rope in gym and she farted really loud on the rope. And we were like, booster power. And like, I still remember that. So like, yeah, they're not ever going to forget it.
It's kind of the same as Ryan's stolen car not working.
Yeah.
Lisa ain't never going to forget it.
He's like, Jesus, look at her. What am I doing? You're kidnapping someone. That's what you're doing.
But it's to get my woman, okay?
I gotta get my wife back. Stop questioning yourself. We gotta get Marcy. Let's go walk into these woods. Oh, it's a trail of that candy that Marcy was leaving me. That seems suspicious.
Where does it lead?
All right, look, we're gonna go.
Because Michael's walking backwards, jiggling his tummy like, yes.
He's like, geez, like maybe one less pumpkin pie this year. Like if I just this is like, what got me into this situation. This is what's gonna get me out. I'm just gonna stop eating.
I'm gonna eat my way out of it.
Yeah.
He's like, it'll be okay. I'll protect you. And then his head, he's like you protected Marcy. I'm like, God, he is kicking his own ass. And then he's he wants you here. He's mocking you. I'm like, why? What personal vendetta does Michael have to settle against
TV.
you? He's not the TV man.
He's bored.
He's been mocking you all along. And then we get in there and the candy leads right to his wife's crotch where her face has been turned like into a jack-o'-lantern. She's got a candle shoved into her arms. Like, this is fucking some freaky ass shit. Michael's not done a pose quite like this.
Ever.
Cops are showing up. Ryan's freaking out.
I wonder why.
Michael is lurking up on the roof and he's doing like that Bigfoot pose.
Yeah, you know the one. Yeah. Like the arms are both like one arm stretched out in front of him, one's stretched back. It's big gaunt. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah. And then he does a superhero landing, and then Ryan's like, you bastard, goes in for a stab. Michael just like grabs that, slices Ryan's face a little bit. Lisa hits him with a board. Michael didn't like that.
Not at all. Hits her with a board.
Ryan ends up flying into his dead wife. Lisa's like, leave us alone. Don't be afraid. Ballerina scene. No. She gets locked in the other room. Ryan's over there about to kiss his wife. Mikey's about to come over there and give him his wood. Thwack, thwack. He's like, I learned this from Loomis, motherfucker. Ryan's all dazed. Michael grabs his hand, takes the knife, reaches into grabs his face with his hand, takes his knife, reaches into his mouth, cuts out his fucking tongue, slides a mask over his head, and we're like, oh, we're doing this whole bit again.
Hey, it worked for H2O.
This is true.
It worked for Resurrection.
Did it?
No.
Lisa's running around. She's seeing the remnants of a dude over the fireplace. She sees the cellar open again. She's like, you know what? I don't need to run anymore. I'm just going to go back in the cellar and just wait, I guess.
That seems like a good idea.
Somewhere the stars are shining for you. You don't have to be a little girl. Somewhere you're not scared of the world. Somewhere you're dancing. Like now just imagine though she's like an Australian breakdancer. Not a ballerina.
But, that routine's a little questionable.
And I like to imagine that this isn't Ryan in the mask here, but this is Michael when he sees a routine.
That's the eyes bulging like,
what the fuck?
How did this person qualify for a competition?
People are always saying that they want to see regular people to display the disparity between like an amazing person and a regular person.
How else would you know? How else would you know like what good breakdancing is if you don't know what
exactly
what you and we could have done better.
We could have done
I
better.
would have attempted to spin on my head.
I would have done some twirlies.
I would have done at least one twirly.
Absolutely some twirlies.
I would have broken both my wrists.
Oh, all of them.
It screamed, "Are you not entertained?"
Lisa's in the basement.
Lisa's in the basement with her.
Ryan's got the mask on.
Lisa's in the basement. I know.
She's slugging across the floor. Now, Ryan is all disoriented from getting smacked in the head a bunch of times, and he's got that mask on, and he decides to walk out the front door like a zombie where the cops are.
They can help
me. And they're like, oh yeah, and they're like, hands up, don't shoot. His hands are up. They unload on his ass, and the cop's like, okay, I think
that's Michael Myers.
No, because Michael's eyes don't look all yellow. Dude, Mikey don't got yellow eyes.
Oh, does that mean his liver's failing?
Yeah, I think so. He's got cirrhosis real bad.
Oh shit.
Lisa's still down there dancing. Her friends can't even reach her. They're because she's going up to the stars now, and she's all crying. And then Mikey, looms out of the darkness, and she's still having some weird vision thing. There's flaming jack-o'-lanterns everywhere.
That's the stars falling down, man.
Yeah, one night will live forever. And then Wednesday, November 1st. Where am I? It's a ghost town. Jack-o'-lantern busted. Ballet slipper. God, where am I? Mom, Dad, Sean, where am I? I'm so cold. Somebody help me, please. And she's all naked in a grave, scratching her nails on the coffin. They're popping off. She's like, pull out of the grave. There's a thing. Judith Myers. Boom.
Oh, shit.
And then Mikey is standing there looking at her music box. We see some drawings of him putting her in the grave. He still thinks he's in the clown mask. I dance forever under the starlight. In my dreams, I'm no longer a little girl. He shuts the music box. In the night sky, I dance alone. That's the end. Michael has been doing those drawings. Anytime we see crayon drawings in a movie, it was Michael.
Canon.
It's canon.
He's a good drawer.
He is a good drawer. That's the end of the run there. What do you guys think of NightDance?
This is really good.
Yeah.
It is. The art's fantastic. I
love the
nice
idea.
To see Michael.
Yeah.
Michael tearing through another town in Illinois just because he's there. He's, stalking a complete randos as far as we're concerned, like for the whole Halloween franchise. It's good. It's good. The kills are brutal. I think some kind of
the closest we ever get to one of the kills in this comic would be Halloween Ends with the blowtorch.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's the closest we ever get to something like this. And these are just gorgeous in their brutality.
Like they always say, like Michael's evil. This seems to be him at his most hot, bigger thinking. I don't know how to he's meticulous in his evilness. Like
this
he's
is big
intentionally,
picture,
yeah. He's doing all this with a purpose.
He's like, oh shit, you walked in in my farmhouse that I stole from Charlie Bones. No.
That I stole.
Do I really seem like a guy with a plan?
I'm going to mess with you for a whole year and then come back the next year. Now, on the second reading of this, because I remembered that Michael had put her, that he buries her. So at the beginning, when she's talking about being afraid of the dark, I'm like, wait, did she get out? And then we realize, oh no, it was another incident that made her afraid of the dark. And Michael's just punishing her by burying her alive.
Yeah. Now,
what a goofy goober that guy.
He is a goofy goober.
He just gets up to so many shenanigans.
In the collected works of this, they added the bonus Charlie story. Did you check that out?
Nope.
No, Ryan?
Bonus Charlie. I guess I didn't.
So you can borrow it, the full thing on archive.org. So it goes into that full story.
If I borrow it, I have to give it back?
Yes.
You can borrow it for an hour, dog. You don't even need that long. It tells the full story that the graveyard dude is telling Loomis in Halloween.
Charlie Bones?
Charlie Bones.
The Charlie Bones story.
Johnny Boyles.
It is pretty fucking good. Let me see here. It's gotta get past the bonus material.
No, that's not Michael Myers, though. That ain't why we're here.
Well, he is in it. So Charlie Bowles himself.
Charlie Bones, you mean?
Yeah, Charlie Bones. So basically, it goes into the story of Charlie, who's slowly losing his mind. He's got a wife and 2 daughters. It's going away somewhere else. He thinks someone's coming around and murdering animals around his property and whatnot. Turns out it's him.
Oh my God! It's a fucking
slipping.
That one movie with the Johnny Depp. I've seen it 100 times.
Yeah,
Rear
100
Window.
times. Secret window.
Secret garden.
Rear hidden Valley Ranch.
Like, it gets a little brutal.
I've got some rear hidden Valley Ranch for you, Ryan.
Ooh. Yeah, you got your own
starts giving
personal
some
lipstick,
forceful hidden Valley Ranch to his wife.
What happened to his wife?
He starts giving some forceful ranch to his wife, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, I don't. Does he? So does he end up killing his? So it's ambiguous in Halloween if he was killing himself in front of his family or if he killed his family.
So he kills his family.
Oh no, Charlie Bones.
Because
did he kill his family in front of himself?
Yeah, he ends up in the asylum, a certain asylum where a Dr. Loomis is talking to a certain boy. Where when he sees this boy, it immediately like causes him to crumble into like a little egg of a person, like knees up to his chest, like God, there's so much evil in those eyes. And he remembered his first victim, however, a human victim, was an escaped patient from that asylum. Oh, that's when he found out, like, oh yeah, because the animals weren't cutting it anymore. Had to graduate to people, and he'd been thinking about killing his family for a while. And then the night that Michael escapes,
asshole animals like a goose.
Oh, fuck, Canadian goose? Yeah, he was doing everyone a favor. Them Canada gooses.
Them Canada gooses coming down to Illinois.
I poured the Hershey syrup, maple syrup down his throat,
Down his throat, maple Hershey syrup. You heard him.
And it made a moose sound,
For some reason, though, Charlie's first place he wants to go after he escapes the asylum is to track down Loomis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think he's like, the implication is he wants to go help Michael out, I guess. Team up. But yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's not a graphic novel. It's more of just a short story. But it's you should find it. You should read it. It's pretty brutal.
No pictures, I walk.
Where are you going?
And I can find pictures.
Yeah. I don't remember. Are we covering the 25 years of terror video amongst some other things?
No.
Chinese chicken.
We could.
Okay, I might just watch it just because to talk about and maybe the full series coverage, because the writer of these novels here and some of the other novels that we're talking about, Stefan, he's also the man behind the Halloween 25 Years of Terror.
Oh, okay.
Which I haven't watched it in a while, but I think they go into all the other ideas that he had for the series, like that he wanted to continue doing. Like he wanted to do more comic books. Rumor has it that he's still trying to push to get more of the novels done, and I've enjoyed these.
I mean,
these have been really fucking good.
I think there's plenty of space because these are like trilogy of terror little snippets, right? So yeah, these are really fun.
Yeah,
in a messed up way.
Oh yeah. Why can't we get this? This is what they need to do with
why couldn't any of the things been this? Because
this is so good.
Because we doubled down and teabagged ourselves with making it. I don't know.
Like, what if the next thing was just this? What if they're like,
but Kenny,
we did this.
Well, I guess in this timeline, Kenny, it's
Kenny.
I don't know why Kenny.
Because I don't like to think of him just sitting on a chair in the woods, just waiting for 10 years to go do something else. Writing poetry. Like, you know what?
Judith.
My poetry's drying up.
Judith.
Judith. Like, you know what?
Nancy.
My muse is drying up. Need to go kill some people. It's been a while. What's the latest we've heard? Is it's going to be maybe a TV series next?
But that was like a year ago that we heard that, right?
Yeah, Brian Fuller probably attached and then unattached.
Oh, then it's not going to happen. Might as well attach Guillermo del Toro to it.
Because last year, around this time, you were like, guess what, Ryan? And I'm like, what Kenny? They're going to do a Friday the 13th TV show. It's going to be called...
And who told you that wouldn't fucking happen?
Yeah,
who told you?
Daniel Fuller.
And you're like, it's
Daniel
going to be
said,
called Camp Crystal Lake. It's going to be like a prequel. And you're like, good news. And I'm like, that sounds great. And Daniel's sitting there like eating a pizza, taking a shit at the same time. We know he does. Taking a bath with soup. I don't think that makes it better, Daniel.
What's wrong with that?
There's just a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack. Because it's like, but you make like,
it floats.
You're eating a soup. The shit?
No, the soup.
We all float.
What do you mean the soup floats?
He's eating it in a plastic bowl.
Oh, I'm like, you poured it on the water and you like just skim it?
You skim it up.
You skim it like it's krill?
It's in a big bowl and the bowl floats.
It's in a big mixing bowl with the curved lips.
I'm just envious that you have a bathtub that's large enough that you can do this in. That's
well, he's not a very big man.
I'm not a very big man.
But he's got a plastic bowl that'll float with soup in it.
Yeah.
You can have one too. Write that down.
Interested?
It's about the implications. Hot bath, hot soup, hot Daniel.
Yeah.
But it's
that's
like
the only time you're gonna find it without crumbs.
But that's like you're the soup.
No, I'm not eating
and a soup. And souption.
If a monster came in there and started eating you, then the monster would be eating Daniel's soup, and you're eating a soup as well. So it's a whole.
Well, that's why I have the soup. He wouldn't want me. He'd be like, "Oh, you got a nice soup here. I'll just have some of that instead."
If a monster came in there and seen him in the bath eating soup, he'd probably leave.
He'd be like, "What
that's why
is this?"
Always bring 2 spoons in there with me just in case.
2 spoons. Monster's like, I can do no more damage to this person that's not already been done. That's
the second he's like stomping through my room and like he steps on like a breadcrumb, he's like, "Oh, what is this?" No.
Now that you've said it, I want to see this in a Michael Myers comic. I want to see Daniel in a tub eating soup. And Michael Myers walks in. Who knows what would happen? You know,
he unzips that jumpsuit.
You know, he pulls out his own personal lipstick. Huh?
His own personal lipstick?
He puts on one of his rubbers. He's like, "We're ready to go. Ready to go."
He looks at your junk and he's like, "Yeah, you remind me
of my sister
when
Judith.
I was 6.
When I was a child."
I know a baby dick.
I know a baby dick when I see one.
I know. Let me bob for apples. I brought my rubber. Ducky.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
So far these have all been good. I mean, NightDance is good. The Chaos Comics is good. We've got the first Death of Laurie Strode,
Death of Laurie Strode. There's 35
we'll talk
years
about at some point,
or 30 years, or 35 years of terror. There's One Good
Sam.
Scare. There's
Autopsis.
Autopus.
Not a word. I don't know how. I don't want to keep bringing this up. Not a word.
Autopsy.
Autopsy.
What does that word mean?
It means autopiss.
Autopiss. We've read them all. I'll tell you, I think I like them all, but
they're supposed to be autopsies?
No, because that's actually a word that you could spell correctly.
That has an E in it, I think, in the IES.
Yeah, but where?
At the end.
Where we are now.
Okay.
Well.
Give
me a whoop. Well. Give me an L. Give me a P. Well.
As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, saying you have a choice not to draw a naked 6-year-old boy covered in blood in your comic. And, I mean, you did, though. I still think you're great, but maybe don't do that. Kenny.
I'm Daniel, and I don't have an exit thing to say. Daniel.
Now he's breakdancing.
In the dark.
In the dark.
I'm ready to bob for your apples, Ryan.
Oh,
I bet I can get
way too hot for you.
2 apples in my mouth.
Hey, don't bite my nuts, man.
I won't.
Don't bite my nuts, Ryan.
Only the apples, know what I'm saying?